The carrier just flipped my air conditioner and he busted my water line. Busted.
Like the criminal trespass now?
Yep.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning from the Lone Star State of Texas. Well, this morning I gotta go handle some business that I just don't like having to deal with. Yep, don't like it. We're going down to handle some business. Melinda's going and Cap's going along with us. Yeah, we got to evict some people. And it's not just an eviction, they're pretty much squatters. Did all kinds of work to the place and I had it just sitting where it would be ready to sell when we came back from the Philippines. I just want to sell the place. Well, a friend of mine, well, he expressed to me while I was gone, you know, we're going to be gone for a while, that I should really rent the place out. And he thought he found somebody super good, and he vetted them, and he did a background, he said, and all that. The lady didn't have all the money to move in up front. She made an agreement with him to pay the balance of it over a period of time. Well, she didn't. I told him on the phone in the Philippines, I said, Patrick, if they don't have the money to move in from the start, we've already learned this. If they don't have the money to move in from the start, they're never going to have the money. We want somebody that can afford to move in there from day one if we are going to rent it. Well, he just really expressed his 100% faith in this person. This is going to be a good one. I know where she works, on and on and on. Well, they gave him some money, or she gave him some money, just her, in the beginning, the initial day, and then was supposed to pay money the following week and the week after that. But there was never any money again from that very first time. Well, I had the power on in my name there. I wanted the power out of my name. Well, she wants to know if they can wait 1 week or 2 weeks or something. Then it was another month, and then it's 2 months. I said, man, I'm turning that power off. That power is in our names, and they're sitting there using it for free. And I expressed, you've made a mistake. You have made a mistake. If they can't pay none of this, they're never going to be able to pay it. Well, once they were in there, now they were granted rights underneath that moratorium, and they knew that. All they had to do was get in the door. That's all they had to do. Go get in the door. Once you're in the door, we can't get you back out the door without a lot of hard work. They played him like a fiddle, man. Man, they piled in junk. They moved other people. They moved the old junk, like 1970s crappy, falling apart travel trailer into the driveway. People are living in it. There's old boats and that's completely stacked full of trash. The homeowner station down there is telling me that it reeks so bad they turned it into like this Homeland Security bunch, environmental department, and sure enough, they filed a case on it. Big old freaking mess, big old mess, man. And so when we got back here, I'm getting bombarded with messages from the neighbors and all down there immediately, and they knew I tried to have a nice place there. And there was all kinds of mischief and stuff going on at my property. So I go to the courts. I file papers because the environmental thing they were over there doing, because the illicit activities taking place over there. So it left me grounds to remove them, which they no-showed for court. Then if they haven't moved, then the constable would come serve them for eviction. Well, the day come for us to go over there, and the constable serve them for eviction, and the lady come up calling the constable that she's got a positive COVID-19 test. Now, and what that does is that sets it with like the Department of Health or whatever, that now you can't remove them for another like 14 days or something, you know. And she has sent him over a image or something on his phone or email of this positive result. I said, are you absolutely sure that's real? Because isn't that mighty convenient that the day they're going to get kicked out, that all of a sudden she's positive COVID-19? Well, lo and behold, on the news, just the next day, there's news stories of people buying negative and positive tests online. And the reason they're buying positive tests is to get out of evictions and to get more time off of work, to extend unemployment stuff. It goes all into a whole list. This is all on news. Y'all can Google it up. That is pathetic. I just call it like it is. They're trash of trash, and very hostile. Some guy there that to me claimed to be her brother, turns out it's her boyfriend. I got another call. They said, man, the guy across the road has kind of been cluing me in on the situation. He says, man, they are jerking you and the constable around. That's a fake test. I told the constable it was a fake test. I said, you better really check that. Oh, he just believed it. He said, that's a fake test they got. They're bragging about it. And they are going to move out of your place. But they got some friends that are moving in that are going to squat in your house. And you'll have to go through all new court proceedings to remove them. And this guy has never lied to me. I called the constable and told him what I said. And he said, man, I know exactly who those people are that they're moving in there that's trying to squat in, and we have got to remove all of this tomorrow morning, which is today. They think is all cool for the landlords, the property owners to handle, and that we should just pick up the tab and be a social program for COVID-19. This isn't a government funded program. They're putting it on to the landlords, property owners. I'm not no rich multi-millionaire. I'm not some billionaire owning big old huge condo buildings all over the world or nothing. I'm just a small person trying to wedge out a living. And they put the burden on my shoulders. But at the same time, on my taxes on that house this year, they listed it as a brand new home. That it's a brand new house. Yeah, brand new. And taxed me accordingly. This is some crazy times now, and I'm telling you, I can see if they're good renters and all, and if the government's willing to help pay aid on them and all, and work with the landlords like some states are doing. Texas even had some little old deal, but both parties have got to agree, and they've got to. In Texas, they have a deal to help pay rent and utilities. If this woman had been legit, I could have helped her on that, because the landlord and the tenant both have to come to agreement on that and sign papers. But you can't do it in this kind of situation. You just can't do it. So we are really taking huge losses, let me tell you. Just dump that right out in front of somebody else. Hold on a second. Somebody should be let me snap a picture. I don't know why it's not. Usually I always snap a picture while I'm doing video. Huh. Well, we don't even know if the constable's got here yet. I don't have phone signal down here, and we're waiting the constable, but it's driving by the people that are supposed to be getting out of here. He had this bow, and he had looked like some arrows there in his hands with it. It's pulled up, and then he saw me, and he ran to his truck door, opening his door, passenger side, and tell me he's going to shoot me. And nasty thug sucker, boy. And just look at this mess here. Look at all this. Look at this mess. My God, what a mess. Look here, he just flipped my air conditioner and he busted my water line. Busted. Intentionally messed up my air conditioner unit here. Pinched the gas lines and everything. Horrible, horrible. Oh my God. Walls are just busted up. Look at this. Look at this. As you can tell, it's all fresh this morning. Busting all this up. The sheetrock's still laying here. Just busted my walls all up. Busted my walls up. Doors are broken. Look at this, the doors just flopping here. All the sheetrock is gone. Look here, all busted through. Just trashed my place. I'm gonna rock this back up so it don't do any more damage than it already has. So the constables just left. Hunt County Sheriff's Department never showed up. That guy, it is confirmed he did pull a gun on me. That's what I saw, that gun, and then Cap was behind me and he seen him pull it. You know, this just isn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? We don't deserve this kind of stuff in our life. The government has just empowered these thugs, this trash, these criminals, empowering them with these social welfare systems. This, oh, we're just going to give you money and you don't have to pay rent and we can't kick them out, but yet we're responsible to pay property taxes, liability, you know, insurances, even responsible for the upkeep, but we can't kick them out and they don't have to pay us nothing. This has gone insane in the United States. Absolutely insane. And even now, it's our responsibility to drag all their junk inside this house. Is just madness. To the curb and have to leave it there for a couple of days and give them a chance to come get it before I can dispose of it. So there's all that work. Nothing we can do right now besides leave the property. The neighbors next door, they are so happy they're going to be gone. The whole neighborhood's so happy they're going to be gone. I think the whole subdivision's going to be happy they're gone. But we got to drag everything there's out to the property in the road ditch. I paid the neighbors here to do it because I don't want to, and they need the money. They stress they need the money, and so I'm paying them, to him and his wife and all, to bag everything up, drag everything out, put it at the curb. If they don't pick it up in the next couple of days, then I'll have a dumpster or trash service come by here and load it all up and haul it away. But crazy. This is the reason that we want out of this. We do, don't we, Mal?
Hello. Would you like the criminal trespass now?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Mr. Stanley, stay right there. Don't go back in the house. Would you fill this out for me? I just need the address that he's not to be on. You just sign, print, and whatever address you want to claim that's yours.
The level of damage to our house is just unreal. This is just unreal. You know, they ripped us off and then destroy our place too. And they knocked a hole through that cabinet there, ripped that door off. Watch out, that's a doo-doo right there. All right, Mel, I want you to come out of there. Holy cow, what a morning.
Yes, it's a holy. It's a big holy cow.
I mean, it's not like, I want y'all to understand, it's not like, oh, y'all were off over in the Philippines and weren't managing your stuff and all that. No, it wouldn't matter, us here or there. We could not put them out. We'd already been on the phone and handling that while we were in the Philippines. We could not put them out because of the government, but crazy the way this is here now. Absolutely crazy. We were in the drive-thru at Whataburger. We were ordering food at Whataburger. The lady just asked me what my order is going to be, and before I could say a word, I had that phone call, and we had to bust out of Whataburger, head right back to that house because the people showed back up, and we're inside the house and all there, and we had people there already working. They got nervous, they left, and boy, I called the constable. Did they roll there fast? My goodness, did they roll there fast. And it turns out it's the son and some of them are all tied in. I guess they'd been staying around the house without permission, illegally. It was like a whole den of them, and they all got criminal trespass just then. So absolutely crazy. So round 2 for the Whataburger. Hey, like Cap said, maybe the line's shorter this time. Because it was a long line. We just waited in that long line and finally got to our order. But yeah, like Cap said, maybe we'll get there this time. It'll be a shorter line.
Such a headache.
But I'm blessed that the people next door are cleaning the place up, and that maybe it helped those people out. And we got another house they can clean up too that we haven't wanted to do. So I'll just look at the hidden blessings inside of it and just shoot for the best. That's all we can do, shoot for the best. Make it happen. This is part of our downsizing, to get not more freedom just in our life for going to the Philippines, but just more freedom in our life every day, and not having to deal with this trash, these bottom feeders, you know, and the laws protecting the trash and protecting the bottom feeders. There's good renters out there. We've got some good renters, but it's got where those renters are hard to find, no matter how much you try to vet them, and you never know. They can really put on a show too in their presentation and everything of being really good, and turn out to be a whole different story. So we're tired dealing with it. We're tired dealing with it. We absolutely are. We're just going to keep a couple that's right there near us, and we keep an eye on, and the rest of them
That we can,
gone.
that we can see in our eyes to what they're doing, their activities
Yep.
every day.
Yeah, and where they're like at my ranch and the rentals I have there, I can see them on CCTV because I got cameras there at the property, watch the land and all, you know, and so even if we're out on a little road trip or anything, we can see what's going on. But you know, I like having these like retired couples. That's really nice. I rather charge them a fair rent and have them steady and good people than I had
Yes, that
all of this.
dependable.
Yeah,
Not,
yeah. But we, you know, the law says we can't pick and choose like that. You know, yeah, you're anything you do is a discrimination. You know, anything you do is a discrimination. It's a mess. That's all I can say. It's a mess. But I'm gonna fix it right now with what a burger.
calling on you, James.
In Cap 2, I told her it's gonna be my comfort food for today. I hadn't had Whataburger in a while. I said it's gonna be my comfort food today. Give in and maybe help calm my nerves down. Give me
Ooh.
peace, serenity. But Melinda, I think she's gonna go home and eat smelly fish or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I prefer to get that than the Whataburger.
She can go home and eat smelly fish.